everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have a great video today. I got some products from Shein. So I'm giving you a non-sponsored video today, which is absolutely wonderful because it is my personal opinion, my personal experience. They didn't know I was coming. They had no idea. This little stalker just slipped in nicely without anyone knowing, grabbed my products, and here I am to tell you what I think. At such a cheap price, are they good quality? Who knows? I didn't. I have been looking at Shein for the longest time and wondering, is it one of those too good to be true moments? Well, let me tell you, I absolutely loved everything that I bought. There is not one item that I am disappointed in. Now, this is a hefty haul. I have spent about $250, $260, and I put it on the good old PayPal just to pay it off because, you know, I'm a single mama bear. I can't go out and spend $250 on myself. But I can put it on PayPal, which is wonderful. Thank you, PayPal. No, this isn't sponsored by PayPal, unless you want me to. So if you don't know who Shein is, they have been around for quite some time. They are a fast fashion brand. They claim to give you high quality at a really low price. So again, for a lot of us girly bears out there, or boys, whoever, whatever your flavor is, we as consumers over the years have been kicked to the ground, and we are a little bit hard of trusting these days, especially when something can be so cheap online, clothing wise I'm talking about, so cheap online, but when they arrive in the mail, they're see-through or they're made out of shower curtain material. I'll show you what I mean here, plasticky crap material that you can see through. And so, again, we've lost that trust. It's like the boy that cried wolf, bless him. You put that out to the public too much at a cheap price, we are going to go, yeah, I'm not real sure about that. I haven't seen a lot of influencers out there that have done a non-sponsored video with Shein. So here I am to break the mold and to tell you exactly what I really think about Shein itself. And it's a resounding amazement. I was so impressed with how fast it came. I am not one of those consumers that expects things to rock up in like 3 days. I mean, it's coming from overseas. We're in Australia. Things take time, and with the current circumstances of the world, we can't expect things to just drop off at our door like that. So I was really happy that my package arrived in about 14 working days time, which was just perfect. I didn't have an item in there that I was expecting to wear to something in particular. I think if you're doing that, you're setting yourself up for disappointment there. And it's your own fault. It's not the company's fault. You only got yourself to blame. So they ticked the box for me when it comes to delivery time. It was faster than I expected. I was going to give them a month, really. But 2 weeks is just absolutely perfect. Now, being a single mum, we can't go out there and buy ourselves big bulk lot of clothing, and a lot of us have holes in our undies, and we're all so used to wearing our mum wear, you know, the athleisure wear that you don't have to worry about ironing, just to whack on and wear it real quick, or our tracky dacks with our mum bun in, you know, that's our uniform. And now and then we want to feel great about ourselves, but man, we've got children, they're endless money pits. It never ends. So we are the last ones to go out and treat ourselves. Over the last 3 months, I have fluctuated in weight, and a lot of my clothes just don't fit anymore, especially my go-to sort of stuff. So in this haul, you will see that I have Lots and lots of plain stuff, like everyday casual wear. And then I've got some nice little pieces that I can mix around for, you know, dates and fun things like that. Not that I'm putting myself out there, but just in case I did, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I've got the outfits planned. Just need the man. Again, I'm really not looking at all. If he ends up on my doorstep, amazing. But yeah, Hayley's not really putting her feelers out there. Just putting it to the universe. If he lands in my lap, well, fabulous. It was obviously meant to be. In this massive haul, I have got something to tantalize all your taste buds. I have shoes, jeans, leather legging pants. I have those new Shackets that are in at the moment. Well, they came in last year, but they're mega big, as we all know, going into this season. I have jumpers. I have casual wear. Oh, I can't wait to show you. So let me get on to the first item. As you can see, I have this spunky little knit on. I absolutely love this. Look, let me get my hairs out of the way. Look, it just sits out on its own. Now, this little baby's called the Ruffle Trim Rib Knit Sweater, and this is in a khaki size medium. I am an Australian 10. I find that a lot of overseas stuff I'll be the medium in. Don't really care what size it is as long as it fits me and doesn't make me look like string ham. Now, again, what I love about this top, there's so much I love about it. I love the ruffles here. I love the fact that it sits up. It looks just as good in real life as it does on the model. So what you see is what you get. Now, I just want to put a disclaimer in there because I did order such a big parcel, a big lot. I spent a lot of money in bulk. The more you spend, the bigger the discount is. So I think my discount ended up being around $90. The items are worth probably around $340, $350 all up. If I was to buy each piece individually, you would be paying the full price for it. But because I made a massive bulk buy because I really needed so much stuff, this was a need purchase, not a want. So I needed some clothes, especially because I've put on that weight and nothing fits. So I saw this and it was something that I did put in my shopping cart last minute because I did get more plain stuff than I could wear with everything. And I was a little bit worried because I am fuller up the top with my arms. I didn't want to accentuate my big squared shape, my gridiron shoulders that I like to call them, but I actually feel like it softens me out. It's just a beautiful look. I absolutely love it. It's lovely and warm. It doesn't feel like crappy, itchy material. The material is lovely. It sits nice in all the areas you want it to. It's a turtleneck, but it doesn't come up near your forehead, so you're not getting that itchy hot neck feel. It's just absolutely lovely. I think this would look beautiful with like a higher leather skirt if you wanted to, you know, go on a date or something. Or if you're going out with the girls for drinks as well, that's probably actually a lot more fun. A nice high-waisted black leather skirt would look very, 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 very sexy. So you've got the girly look up the top and then you've got the sex appeal down the bottom. So what more could you ask for? So again, this baby's called the Ruffle Trim Rib Knit Sweater in the color khaki. It does come in other colors, but I love this color. I think it's just so suitable for me, my skin, and it's gonna go with absolutely everything. So the world's your oyster with this baby. I also wanted to let you guys know that I've had these pieces for about 2 weeks now and I've worn them all to death and they have all been washed. They wash well. I didn't get peeling. I only got peeling under one of the tops. I'll show it when it comes up. but easily fixed. I actually think it's because I wore it to dancing, to teaching, and having all that friction. That's all it was. I wouldn't blame the top or the quality of it at all. I was really, really chuffed and really impressed. But again, they've all been washed. They've all been through the washer. Some of them a couple of times because I wore them to death, which is what I'm going to get onto with the next item. I've pretty much worn these every day since I got them. These fabulous jeans. These are your mum friendly jeans. I was so skeptical on ordering jeans online. It's not something I like to do. Jeans and tailored pants are usually something that I would prefer to go in store to try on, because our shapes are all different and they're all over the shop and they're all forever changing. So hence why I normally like to buy these things in store. But I'm so glad I found these. I'm so glad I gave them a go. So these babies are called the high-waisted straight leg jeans. These are in the light wash and I got a size 10 in these. Now what I love best about these is how they make my bot look. They make me look like I've got a bottom. A round bottom at that, not a flat pancake one, a round one. And I can tell you now, I don't have a round one in real life. Ha I am fooling you. They give you a nice bum. They come up lovely and high. They hold in the mum tum. I have a lot of girlfriends that don't like to wear high-waisted jeans. Some of them are going to give them a go just because I said they're amazing. Why are high-waisted jeans so good for mama bears? Because it's like wearing a pair of Nancy Gants, you know, control briefs that suck you in. These suck you in. These are going to be the most thing that are going to suck you in more than your Nancy Gants or any kind of controlled brief. These are actually going to do the job better because they're stronger, they sit up high, and they're not going to push all the bits that we don't like to somewhere else, like your controlled briefs do. You won't get that in these. The material was typical jean material. They're fabulous. You can't go wrong. I love the little wash we've got here. I know they used to call these whiskers, like cut whiskers, but who knows what they call them now. Keep changing everything, changing the names. Can't keep up half the time. You've got your belt loops. I've pretty much been wearing it with a belt just because of some of the style tops that I've got. You've got your pockets. I'll probably plan on chopping mine out. I usually don't. I'm one of those weird ones that don't like jean pockets. I'm happy with the fake ones because I feel like the pockets just add. And if I was to use it for tissues or something, I'm going to forget that I put tissues in them. I'm that type of mum. I'll wash it in the washer and put tissue through everything. So hence why I'm going to get those fixed a bit later. These will sit lovely with your slides, your sneakers, runners, and high heel shoes. You could wear these jeans for any occasion. So these babies are a really good all-rounder. Now again, these are called the high-waisted straight leg jeans. I'd pay $100 for them. I'm that happy with them. I'd even sleep in them. I love them that much. They're a great buy and they are going to get you through the winter season. So on to the next item. I've got here one of those shackets I was telling you about. Now on their website, they actually don't call this a shacket, but it is to me because I'm going to be using it as a shacket. So it is a shacket, okay? Argue with me, go ahead. It is a shacket, so I'm calling it a shacket. How gorgeous is this print? Now, this print is going to be huge this season. So go in and get yours as soon as possible because these are going to sell out. This one in particular, I love so much because it's got the pleather. Is that what you call it? Now, it's got the pleather pockets, which just breaks up that pattern for you and just gives a bit more of an urban chic look. Watch out. You could wear this for so many different occasions. Again, the world's your oyster with all the different outfits you can wear with it. You can wear your jeans for one, beautiful pants. You could wear it with a black dress, like one of those tighter black dresses, stockings with some Doc Martens with it. That would look really cool too. But this is one of the staples you are going to need for your wardrobe. I found it washed beautifully. I don't have any peeling on it at all. As you can see, it's like new. I've worn this, I reckon, about 3 or 4 times over the last 2 weeks. And it's still standing the test of time, standing the test of washes, because I pretty much wear stuff and wash it straight away. I'm not one of those wear it a couple of times people. It's nice and long. It covers the buttocks, as you can see in the picture here. It's not lined, but it's your typical flannelette shirt. So, because you're going to be wearing it in layers, you're still going to be really warm, and it would look great with a really thick black overcoat over the top for that layering look as well. So again, a plethora of options to wear your shacket. So this is called the plaid print drop shoulder flat pocket overcoat. And the color is multicolored, and I got this in a size 10. So that converts to a size 6 American and a size 10 Australian. Or 10 to 12 anyway. So there you go, that's your shacket. Get it into you as soon as possible. Like I said, I truly believe something like this would sell out very, very quickly, purely because it's so heavily in fashion for this season. So go get yours ASAP. On to the next one. I got myself a pair of pleather pants. Everyone calls them leather pants, but they're pleather. I will tell you the truth here, they're pleather. Pleather pants. Write that down. And these are, I probably only wore these the once, but they have been washed. So, Emery Rose, Wild Band Waist, PU pleather. PU, I told you, leather skinny pants. And I got these in a black size 10. They have your elastic up the top. It's not a fully thick elastic. It's an average size elastic, a typical what you'd find in pants like these. They're high-waisted, which is wonderful. They are not hard to stick on. They don't stick to you. If you get a little bit sweaty, yes, they will stick to you a little bit. I mean, of course that's going to happen. But like I said, they're easy to put on. They're easy to take off too, which is really good. You don't feel like you're putting the toothpaste back in the tube when you're putting them on, for starters. These can be worn so many ways. I don't need to go through the plethora of ways you can wear them. Big jumpers I plan to be wearing with these. Knit jumpers, your fleece jumpers. When I wore this, I'll show you the top I wore it in probably next. I wore these with a white fluffy top just to break up the material. The white fluff with your leather pleather pants. It was a really lovely look. I loved it. I felt really nice. I went out to a show wearing this, and then with the bottoms, I wore my suede thigh-high boots. So I mixed up the materials just to break down the heavy pleather look, and I believe it looked really lovely and still classy at the same time. So I give these a 10 out of 10. I really love them. I got them on the cheap. They ended up being really cheap with the bulk that I bought with everything. And again, I feel like this is going to be a wonderful staple for your winter wardrobe. It's getting cold, guys. In Australia, it's getting freezing. Absolutely freezing. I think we've missed autumn altogether and we've gone straight to winter this year. So let me tell you what these are called again. These are called the Emery Rose Wide Band Waist PU Leather Skinny Pants. They are absolutely fabulous. Write that down. Worth every penny and more. On to the next. Now, as I was saying with that last pair of pants, that I wore a white fluffy top. Well, here it is. Let me get it ready for you. Have a look at that. Fluffy and white. It is much better in real life than it's showing up on the screen. I actually think it feels like Angora. It is so soft, not itchy at all. Again, I wore this to a show and sat in about 2 hours and not one itch at all. It came down long, so it covered my bottom, which I really love in a jumper these days. Especially if you're wearing a tighter pant down the bottom, like a skinny leg of sorts. It's nice to have something a little bit more flouncy up the top just to break down that look. It's got a V-neck in the front, but it's not too low that you're showing off the ladies, the girls, just still very classy at the same time. Now this baby's called the Fluffy Knit Drop Shoulder Sweater, and you can drop it down to one shoulder, have a singlet top or just a crop top underneath, so you've got that strap showing, and to break down that fluffy fur look as well. This has been washed twice. I've worn it out twice and still no pilling. All the fluff is still intact, which is amazing. I just love it. I can't say a bad word about it. This was a really good purchase and I would definitely purchase again. It's just a lovely, beautiful white jumper that you can do so much with it. Write that down. On to the next one. I'm moving on to shoes now. I found my slides. These slides have my name on it. No, literally they don't, but they should because I've been wearing these to death since I've got them. Ta-run-ta-ra. Slides with big, massive appliques on there. Watch out. It looks like I'm all blinged up, doesn't it? It looks like I should be wearing it with a big gold chain around my neck. These are so comfortable. These babies are called the Cuckoo Chain Decor Slides in black. And I got these in a size 38, Euro 38. That sort of goes down to a size 8 or a 7.5. It really just depends where they come from. The sizes are so ridiculously strange in every country. You sort of have to guess sometimes. So these have a band around them. Now, this band does not stretch. These are quite plasticky, but they don't look it in real life. They actually look like metal. So it was quite a shock when I actually touched them. I'm like, oh, it's plastic. Okay, because it really does look like metal in real life. It's awesome. Now, because I've got a wide foot and being a dancer, I've got bunions. So I usually find it really hard when I've got slides that don't have a bit of stretch to them. These ones I did not have a problem with. They are wide, but not too wide. They would suit everybody. They kind of meet in the middle. Not too slim, not too wide, just right. The sole in them is pretty soft. They're not mega soft like a thong, but they're bendable. So you have that comfort and it feels like you're not just walking on plastic that doesn't move. They're bendable, they're comfy. I have been wearing them absolutely everywhere, more so around the house because they're just so easy to slide on, literally. I mean, that's why they call them slides, right? They slide right on, and as I said, they're really comfy. These are a dressier style ones, so you could get away with wearing with dress pants, some black, like a black nice turtleneck and your gold jewelry. I think that would look quite lovely, and you could get away with wearing your slides out if you want to. No one's gonna poo-poo you because they've got that fabulous chains on them. Just make them look a little bit extra special, right? Okay, on to the next baby. 2, 3 turtlenecks in a pack. Firstly, the black one I have worn to dancing, and I did wear it a few times, and this is the one I told you I got the peeling under the arms. I do not believe that was because of how I washed it. I believe it was because I did a lot of teaching that night, and again, the friction would have got it. So I'll just quickly show you. This will come off very, very, very easily. Just, you can pick it off, or you can get your little buzzy thing that you can get from Lincraft or Spotlight or somewhere like that. Your pillar, I just need some time in my day to do that. I would still absolutely recommend these. Now, you've got your black, your khaki, and your creamy whites. I got these for work or just for slapping on, not having to think about an outfit. It's a high turtleneck, long sleeves, sits absolutely beautifully. You can't go wrong with these. These are the staple in your wardrobe for winter that you're absolutely going to need. I mean, I needed it. I needed it like a hole in the head. I needed these so badly because I do love a turtleneck in winter. I just think it's very, very classy look. I think it looks beautiful on men and women. I really do, especially men that look really hot. You know, turtleneck. Sean Connery type of look, yeah. I'm usually not into older men, but Sean Connery, holy hell, was an attractive, beautiful man. You'll get that classy look into them. All I can think about is Sean Connery now. Dirty old perv am I, aren't I? So these three pieces are called the turtleneck rib knit sweater, and it comes in the three pieces. These cost, I think it was like $50 without your discount. $50 for three really good quality tops, again, that have been worn quite a few times. Mine ended up working out to, with my discount, to be $37.39. So $37.39 for three tops. That is an absolute bargain. Bargain. Thoroughly recommend. You gotta go. Have to have it. You have to have it in your shopping trolley. You have to buy it and you have to wear them because they're beautiful and you're gonna love it. Haley said so. So the next piece I'm gonna show you is the reason why I actually bought everything here to begin with. Now, it's not something I would wear every day. I saw this, I was looking on Facebook and all of a sudden Shein came up and I keep seeing this top. I know it's an algorithm and I know it's product placement. I totally understand that about the internet, but I had to have it. It was winking at me and it's not plain. It's very bright, very bubbly and very me. I absolutely love it. And here it is. This color is absolutely divine. Da, 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 da. Look at the daisies. Look at the daisies. Now, this top's called the Floral Applique Bishop Sleeve Cardigan. And again, this is the reason why I got everything on here. I had this winking at me. I just thought to myself, I'm gonna have to check Shein out because I can't hold back any longer. I've held back for so long. I need some stuff. This is going in there regardless if it's a need or a want. This was a want, of course. This was a want, but I have absolutely no regrets. It's not see-through, which is what you expect for the price. It's got these beautiful daisy appliques on it, hence the reason why I bought it. I think these are so pretty. It comes in quite a few different colors. I got this one again in the medium. It doesn't have a button up top. It's just a cardigan that you just whack on. And it's just gonna give you so much lift to your outfit. It's so pretty. It's pink. It's girly. I probably am a little bit mutton dressed as lamb in this, but I'm at the stage in life where I really don't care. I'm out to make myself happy now these days. The sleeves are balloon sleeves, as I said. It's just gorgeous. I can't say a bad word about it. You're gonna have to get this just to give you that 90s nostalgia. I was a teenager, young teenager growing up in the 90s, and it was such a fun era to grow up in, and it's so nice to just to have that little bit of nostalgia back again. I feel like I should be in the film clip, Groove was in the heart. You know what I mean. I might, if I'm allowed to, put a little bit of a clip here or even the picture of the band. But all my friends at home who are 90s babies will absolutely understand what I'm talking about. Getting that 90s flair. It's fun. It's bright. It makes you feel very bubbly and warm and fuzzy inside. And I just love it. I absolutely love it. It's not going to be everyone's flavour, but It's just one of those pieces that's just fun. And we're allowed to have fun in our 40s. No judgment on my channel, guys. Okay, on to the next one. Now this next piece I got purely because it was fleece lined and I wanted a real oversized sweatshirt just to wear with leggings, boots, jeans, probably my tracky dacks most of the time. You don't have to think about anything, you just whack it on. But I didn't actually realize how much I would love it once I received it. Now here it is. Ta-ran-ta-ra. It's huge. I ordered this sized up. I really sized up. I wanted it mega oversized. I wanted like a man sweatshirt. So I got this in the largest size they had. I think it was an XL. I found it. I got a size 12 to 14. So that was the biggest size this one came in. And absolutely no regrets. I'm not swimming in it. It's sitting exactly how I wanted to, as you'll see in the video. So again, this is fleece lined. It is very warm and very lovely. This is my most worn piece. I've worn it to death. I've nearly worn it every day. I'm very, very close to it. It has been washed about 7 times at least already. And as you can see, no peeling. The original price is $18, guys. And I paid about $13 for it with my discount. And I love it. I really do. I'm really... I'm looking at it and I want to put it on now. That my tracky dacks, because it's raining outside, it's that kind of day where you just want to put your tracky dacks on, a comfy jumper and just sit and Netflix it, don't you? And that's exactly what I feel like doing now. This one's called the Motorcycle and Slogan Graphic Drop Shoulder Sweatshirt in grey. All I can say is just put it in your trolley, your shopping cart. It's a gorgeous jumper and I'm going to wear it with I'm going to be wearing it to death. I already have absolutely no regrets in buying this at all. The only regret is that I wish I bought more. Just so I've got one in the wash, one to wear. You know what I mean? It's absolutely awesome. And a fun top to wear too. I feel like a bikey girl, you know. Watch out. Bikey Haley's here. Haha. So going on to the shoes section of Shein. Back to the shoes anyway. I really need to just get some nice shoes that are comfy for one, sexy for two, and they're just gonna get me by a few outfits until, you know, I start building my wardrobe back up again as a mum, not a 20-year-old. You know what I mean? As a mum, classy. I want to feel classy, but I really just want to feel comfortable at the same time. So I got 2 pairs of shoes. They're both the same. I am going to show both of them, but I'm not going to rattle on about both of them. So here are the nude ones. Da, 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 da. Look at those babies. Very retro and very me. Now they look incredibly high, but because they're platform, it's actually not a crazy, crazy high heel. So it's not going to hurt your arches so much. These have... Actually, before I get excited about life, let me tell you what they're called. These are called the Square-Toed Elevated Sole Flare Structured Heels. And this is in the colour Dusty Pink, which is your nude for me. So these babies are going to go with absolutely everything. These are easy to walk in. I don't want to say I can walk in heels easily because I'm a dancer, but I haven't worn heels for the longest time all the time, like, you know, in your 20s and 30s. So I'm a little bit heel redundant these days. I don't know how I did it in the past with those mega high heels, but here I am, mum, looking for comfort, looking to feel a bit sexier than the norm. And I really feel like I've made the right choice with these. Again, they've got the square front, so they're quite in fashion at the moment. I noticed that like on the Gucci websites and the Dior websites, a lot of the fronts are coming to be squared again. Fashion just comes full circle, doesn't it? Full circle. The flare heels is what gets me. They give you stability when you're walking or standing still, just because you've got more to stand on rather than the ones that just come to a point. I don't know how I did it in those days. I really don't know how I did it. I don't know how I didn't break my neck. You won't feel like that in these. You're going to feel sturdy. Now, don't be afraid because you don't have all the straps and the fastener inner things up the top. You're not going to fall out of your shoes because you've got a thicker band here. You feel like you're in your shoe properly and they're not going to slip out and they're not going to flip like a flip-flop at the back. You can walk very, very normally in these, which is lovely for that peace of mind. Now let me show you the black ones. The black ones have a different name because they've got a different material. So these ones are called the Faux Suede Chunky Platform Slip-On Heel Mules. Now they're in black. Now they are exactly the same shoe. I'm telling you now. They are black. They've got the suede. It's a nice suede. They're not ones that you feel like you're gonna tarnish the material really easily. What I love about the black ones is they're your full blacks. Your black soles underneath. I'm not a fan of the black shoes that have the tan underneath it. I feel like the solid black just gives that, it's a sexier look. I'm not gonna dampen it in any other way. It's a sexier look with your solid blacks in the back. Again, I felt like I could walk in these very, very easily. They didn't hurt my feet. These are softer because they've got the suede. I just feel like these ones are going to be quicker to break in because they are a lot softer than the other pair. So, again, beautiful mummy heels. They're very sexy. I absolutely love how I felt in these. I felt like a MILF. If only. So the last baby of this massive, amazing, humongous haul, I got, ta-da! Do you know what that is? It's for your belts. Have any of you guys at home got lots of wonderful belts that never get worn because they're always shoved to the back of your wardrobe or your drawers and never to be seen again? And it's not until you have a massive clean up that you go, oh, I've been looking for that. Oh, I could have worn that with this, this and that. Well, this is going to be an absolute game changer for you. Now, I got this in the pink because all my decor is pink. I have a whole video of my walk through Hayley's boudoir. And you can see that a lot of my wardrobes, my bed, it's all pink. It's all pink. So I'm going with the pink theme here. I was so sick of finding these luscious belts that I had in my own storage that have never been worn. So that is not going to happen with these. This is going to hang in your wardrobe. You're going to get your belt. I got my style belt here just as a little quick demo. And, oh, I'll do it that way. And you just slide it through there. And then you've got all of your belts on display hanging up in your wardrobe to be seen, not to be missed at all. You are going to find them very easily, very storage savvy. I am so glad I found these because I can imagine now that a lot of their homeware section that they've got, I am going to cut sick in because I need great storage. I've got terrible storage problems in my house. Lots of stuff, just nowhere to put it. I've got 3 Christmas trees. It's taken me months to figure out where I'm going to put them. And it's going to be Christmas again soon. I'll have to whack them out again. So again, I have bad storage problems in my house. So anything really savvy and really cool, I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm going to have it. So this is called the one-piece multifunction belt hanger. And it costs $3. Something so clever like this cost me $3. I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 of them because I'm like, I have so many belts that have not had any opportunity to be worn by me. purely because I can never ever find them. It's painful. So that is going to open up a whole new world of storage options for you. I can tell, because one, it's not going to take up a hell of a lot of space. And you're going to be able to find stuff. I even think that'd be great to hang scarves off as well. Actually, that's a really good idea. It's going to be great for your scarf. I'm going to do that with the second one. One for belts, one for scarves. If I need more, I know where to go to. But who knew I would be so excited about a small piece of plastic. It has resolved so many problems for me. So many. I can find stuff now. I can find it. I can find my belts. I can find my belts, which is very, very important. So I absolutely love that. I think it's a great little option for your wardrobe. So my lovely friends, I am going to link everything for you in the description below, just so it makes it an easier shop, and just in case something really did jump out and bite you and that you loved. I'm sure there will be, because there's some pretty spectacular pieces in there, especially for us mama bears who, you know, we want to look good. We don't want to pay the price yet. Maybe when the kids are older, who knows, but I was really, really impressed with Shein. Again, this is not a sponsored video. They did not send me a thing. I got all of this on my onesies. So this is my absolute honest opinion. And you guys know that I give that to you anyway, but especially because this video isn't sponsored, you have that peace of mind that I really, really did love these, and I think that they're worth the price even more so. I'd be happy to pay full price for most of it. I'm glad I didn't have to, but I'm an avid lover of Shein now. I really feel like it is a brand that I can stand behind and say that, you know what? Their stuff's really good. And yes, it is a cheaper price. It is fast fashion. It is a cheaper price, but you are getting the quality that you hope for when you see the pictures. But we've all been through that stage where we've had a high expectation and then it's come home and it's like, what? You've been catfished? You are not going to find that with Shein. What you see is what you get, and the price is phenomenal. You will get a lot of bang for your buck. So, in saying that, I absolutely hope you love this haul. I love filming it for you. I love buying the stuff for myself. I needed it so terribly. I will see you next time, my darlings. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because it really, really helps my channel and gets us out there to more fabulous folk that might need a little bit of guidance, a bit of love and a bit of care, and warm and fuzzies at the most. So in saying that, warm and fuzzies, I will see you guys next time. Mwah. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.